in praise of dumb movies. Now, I admit, I have fun analyzing and even overanalyzing media. That is, after all, what I do on this channel. However, sometimes you need to turn your mind off. This is especially true in troubled times. Let's be honest, the past year hasn't exactly been the best. In the words of Charlie Daniels, you got crooked politicians and crime in the street. The world seems madder than heck. In times like this, people gravitate to dumb movies. You just don't want to think. So you go to a movie that doesn't challenge you or make you think overly hard. It's like a workout. If you do nothing but powerlift, you're going to wear yourself out and pull something. You need to do a cool down, stretch, or do some aerobics and relax for a bit. This pattern happens in media as well. We last saw this phenomenon with Avatar, which for all of its ludicrous world building and 3D budget was Dances with Wolves in space. A very pretty movie with lots of explosions and giant monsters. The reason it did so well was that in 2009, America had shell shock when we realized that we had started two wars that we could not win. And we were in the grip of the mortgage crisis and Wall Street crash. We needed a movie to just escape. This year, we again have two really dumb movies. I'm talking about Godzilla vs. Kong and Mortal Kombat. Compare this to the complex romantic drama of Wonder Woman 84 or the cerebral complexity of Tenet. These are really, really dumb movies. Number 1. Giant gorilla punches giant lizard. Then they team up to fight giant robot. Number 2. A bunch of magic ninjas murder each other in gruesome ways, interspersed with one-liners and 90s references. These movies require no explanation. Even though they do both have rich and complicated backstories, they're easily described and enjoyed via the single-sentence descriptions I just gave. Dumb doesn't mean bad, but it does mean simple. Even Soul, while not being dumb by any means, and actually having a very complex and subtle message, was still a very simple and straightforward film, with no twists, turns, or other convoluted storytelling. It's a simple character study about a teacher teaching a child and learning his own lesson in the process. That straightforward story matched the highly anticipated Wonder Woman, and even Onward, despite the latter having a proper release before the pandemic. In times of peace and quiet, we want to be challenged. And so complex movies with convoluted messages take center stage. However, in a troubled world with riots, rage, and worry, we need to relax. Take a deep breath. Turn on a movie with a high explosion per minute count and a few giant monsters fighting just because. Thanks for listening, y'all.